Okay, hello, beautiful women. Strange as this is, talking to myself, um, I've put this time aside for yoga, so I thought it'd be really nice just to record because it seems like it's just tricky. Evenings are tricky, aren't they? And we've had a little rush around to clear this space. So here I am. So I thought it'd be really nice to put together an evening little practice and relaxation because, oh my gosh, it's just been crazy this week. I don't know about you or how much you're taking on of what's in the media, but we've had BBC, we've had The Guardian, I've had some freedom of information requests back, and it's just really nice, isn't it, just to let it all go. Let's just create a bubble where nothing exists on the outside, on the inside. We're just creating a bubble of protection because, do you know what? Women have been giving birth for thousands, millions of years, millennia, since the start of life, and all of that kind of political stuff that can just wait for a minute, because what really matters is, you know, the connection that we have to our baby, to our womb space, and yeah, and that connection to our lineage of our mum and our mother's mum and her mum before her, and this beautiful circle of connection that we're creating to build the inner resources and the everything that we need that's inside of us to birth and mother our babies. So yeah, I've created a little space, but actually I'm not in the van. I'm here in a beautiful holiday annex that's been gifted to us for a couple of weeks. So grateful, just the way the universe works, makes things a lot easier, especially with these dark nights. Yeah, we're getting into the centre of the year now, then the darkest day, and yeah, no wonder all our energy is low. So I've just got a cushion and a sheepskin, so wherever you want to be, whether it's on your bed, whether you've made a space for yourself so you can just pause the video and just find somewhere and have a little shimmy around to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be, so your legs can be crossed. You might just want to lean back against something in bed. If you've got the energy, it's nice to just sit up straight. We won't do too much. It is just nice to feel your posture a little bit, just to rock back, round out your back a little bit, sit up straight, don't pull too much into your lumbar, maybe circle around, just notice where you're at, circle back the other way, and then come into the centre. Notice your shoulders, see if you can just drop them down. You might want to squeeze them back and then just release. Same with your head as well. You can come forwards, to the left, it's probably on the right on your screen, other way, into the back, and even roll. When I do that, I just want to roll my shoulders. So the important thing is, in my classes, everything is an invitation, and it's a practice in you honouring what your body's telling you rather than what I'm telling you and what anyone's telling you about your body. The important thing is that, you know, I'm giving you these invitations as suggestions, things to try, and if you just think, oh no, or you're ready for a different kind of movement, your body's asking for something, this is kind of the lovely thing about it being on video, isn't it? That you don't have that pressure of staying in time, being in time with everyone in the class. That kind of, we have these mirror neurons in our brain that make us want to mirror other people, and that's why beds in maternity wards mean that women will lie on the bed, because we do what we think we're supposed to do. We do what what we've seen, and we've been programmed so much by these medical examples of birth and breastfeeding as well. That's another one. A lot of the breastfeeding, a lot of the formula marketing, they show breastfeeding. I've not watched telly for years, but I do remember those adverts where they're like, breastfeeding is best, but when you're ready to move on from breastfeeding. But what they're doing is imprinting that baby in a bottle feeding position, not in a breastfeeding position, which is head here, not head here. Anyway, I digress. So the intention for my yoga classes is to invite you to start practicing doing what your body's asking rather than what I'm asking. I'm suggesting, and I'm often suggesting based on what my body is telling me, but your body's different, and it's going to change week to week depending on where your baby is. I know a lot about generally how pregnant bodies work, and I can share that, but I don't know how your baby is lying right now and what aches and pains you've got. So that is why it's nice to be live, so that we can share that and I can make suggestions and build things in. But anyway, here we are. So whatever position you've chosen, notice the alignment of breath up and down your spine now. Just imagine you've got a string and lifting up. Just notice that as you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, feel yourself grounding down, releasing any anxiety, any stress, releasing your shoulders, releasing your jaw. So following your own natural breath, breathing it in and out. So you can close your eyes if you like. And just watching your breath now. Often when we watch our breath, it becomes a little bit deeper, but there's no need to do anything purposefully. Just watching, like you watch the waves come and go on a beach. Notice whereabouts your breath is, depending where your baby is. Is it coming down into your belly? Are you expanding out into your rib cage, under your arms? Or is it sitting just at the collarbones? And with that suggestion, maybe you will start to use more of that lung capacity. You can invite your breath down into your belly now, up into the rib cage, the armpit chest. Feel the ribs moving out forwards and backwards, side to side, and then all the way up to the collarbones. Releasing, same from the collarbones, from the armpit chest and down to the belly. So see if you can do that for a few breaths, full yogic breath. Inviting in energy and vitality. Releasing any stress, any tension, anything that you don't need. And in this way, the breath becomes a really powerful anchor for you. Just notice what you're noticing in this moment. Are you noticing any areas of tension in your body? Anywhere that you're holding on? Anywhere that feels a bit tight? Maybe you want to adjust. Or maybe you can draw your breath in and imagine the breath travelling into a place that you're tense, so that you're holding on. And releasing the tension, releasing the muscles with the breath out. Are you noticing that it's difficult to concentrate? Have you got thoughts popping into your mind? Try not to judge the thoughts or judge yourself for thinking the thoughts. It's great that you're noticing that you're having these thoughts. Just practice maybe observing yourself having the thoughts. That in itself is a step. You can just allow those thoughts to be without jumping to the next bit and the next thought. Just think, I'm having a thought. And you can just gently invite your conscious awareness back to the breath. Back to right now and breathing in. Noticing the movements in your body. And right now, and breathing out. That's all you need to do. Breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that each breath that you take is a breath for two. Knowing that this is so beneficial for you and your baby. So some people do like to imagine that you've got a coat stand or a special box by the bed that you can hang up, or you can put any thoughts, anything that's been going on today, ready to collect in the morning. I'll take them into your dream time tonight for processing. But this time, this lovely bedtime practice is just for you. Just to connect to your body now and to your baby. So let's begin to move our bodies a little bit now that we've got that connection to the breath. So let's think about our hands first. So just giving your fingers a little wiggle. You can look at me on the video. Ooh. You can rotate your wrists. And so we have these beautiful energy lines that come down our arms and back up. And there's particular places, the joints are places where energy can get stuck, so we're just working into all of these joints, stretching your fingers. We can stretch your hands out if you want to. I'm feeling like I want to have my elbows bent. I've got a bit of a dodgy elbow at the moment. I'm going gentle with it, but this is lovely. So just stretching and squeezing and just noticing. Oh, let's give our hands a little massage actually. You can give a squeeze down each finger. A little squeeze on each nail and at the side. Keeping an awareness on your breath. How hard is it to just do this for ourselves normally? Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Once you start noticing in your hands. Since I've been doing quite a lot of massage lately. It's been lovely to swap hands. And one of the things that I really love to do is get into all of the joints, go right down to the fingers and the toes. And I did book a massage for myself in Spain. I found myself being really disappointed that she didn't do for me what I've been doing for others. And then I thought, well, why didn't I ask her? It's nice just to receive, isn't it, sometimes? So all the way down your fingers. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, so nice, so nice. Oh, down that edge there. Oh, and then give your arms a squeeze as well if you want to. Oh, and then a little shake. Oh, shake up, shake down. Okay, and let's do shoulders as well. Just really notice what's going on in your shoulders. Have you got tension here? That's a common place. Up the back of your neck. And again, you don't have to follow me exactly. I'm just giving you these suggestions. There's some lovely little pressure points at the base of the skull. So you can just explore those. Just pressing your fingers in. You can do little circles down the back of the neck. It's really nice. As far back as you can reach. You can swap hands, give the shoulder a little squeeze. And ears. Ears are great. So you're trying to uncurl the ear here, and you have sort of reflexology points. Your ear actually relates to the whole of your body. And while we're there, jaw. We often store anger, rage in the jaw. I've had that various times in my life when I've just found unconsciously I'm clenching. And the only thing you can really do is massage and yoga, relaxation techniques. Lovely. Okay, so bring your arms up on either side. So I've got kind of eagle arms. So breathing in here. And then rotating down on a breath out. Can you see what I'm doing? So just rotating into the shoulders, breathing in, up, breathing out, down. One more time. Another little shake. Okay, so we're going to go for all fours again. Always like to put this in because it's so good. So good for baby's position. Feels so good on your hips and your back. Really good practice for labour. Let's get the camera angle right. Should be able to do a bit better than in the van here. How's that? So you can see my knees are under my hips You can have them a bit wider if you want to, if that feels better. And hands under shoulders, and again they can be a little bit wider. And just feel into this position. Rocking your hips side to side. Notice how that is. Notice your breath. And just have a little couple of sighs. And as you sigh out, have a feeling that you're just releasing all of your weight from your belly, your pelvic floor, just letting everything go here. So I'm looking up at you, but ideally you want your neck there to be in line. You don't want to, we can tuck in, but we don't really want to be straining up. So when we do cat-cow, if you've done yoga before, we curl in, breathing in, which is the opposite of adult yoga. And when we breathe out, we don't do this. We don't kind of try and lift and push in. We're going for a flat back and flat neck. So let's do a little bit of cat-cow. Breathing in, you're tucking your tailbone under, curling your back, lifting up, tucking chin into chest, and then gently breathing out. Come into a beautiful flat position, releasing all of the weight of baby down to the earth. Breathing in, curling everything together. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in energy and vitality. Breathing out and releasing. If you want to release any sounds with the breath out. So coming back now, together. Let's see what time. Minutes. Okay, so we'll do some circles here, because this is really lovely. Imagining that you've got a circle drawn around your knees, and you're just going to trace that around. Gently, slowly. Really feeling into every little bit of the circle. So this is real mindfulness, linking the body and the breath. Because we're exploring. Each time you do this, it could be a new experience. As your body's changing, we can change direction here. Just notice how much space you've got for your bump as you circle back. Notice if you've got any heads bashing on your cervix and the lower pelvic floor, or on your bladder. Notice if your baby gets more active. You can change again if you want to. Oh, it feels so good. And so what we can do is take it into a figure 8 from here. So circle round at the back, cross in the middle, and circle around your arms at the front. If that makes sense. Figure 8 movement. And change the direction. and then just move your body in any way that you want to. You can stretch back, forwards, and just feel into kind of your wild feminine, maybe like a lion, wolf. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, so let's just sit back. This is a lovely position. If you join your toes together, and if you've got a cushion, you might want to put a cushion under your bum, and then you can rest forwards, whether you've got a cushion at the front. You can also, if you haven't got a cushion, put your fists together and just rest your head down, and just take a few deep healing and nourishing breaths in that position. Resting your arms, resting your whole body, and just notice, are you kind of holding yourself, or do you feel like everything's gone? Notice, where is it that your muscles are working, and can you let them go? So this is the name of the game, making the most of small rests. This is for labour, for mothering, making the most of the rest. If all of your muscles are released, then your body's able to replenish your energy reserves. So letting go, allow yourself to be supported by the earth, by the pillows, by your bed. And so we'll keep this short tonight. So we'll come up, and yeah, from here you might want to pause and grab yourself a drink, go to the toilet, and what I'll do now is guide you through a yoga nidra practice to help you get a really good night's sleep. And so what I'll do at the end of this practice, I won't bring you back awake again. So I'll do a yoga nidra practice that leaves you to have a good night's sleep. So it'll be about 15 minutes long. I think I'm going to start a new recording so that it doesn't stop halfway, and then I'll glue it together. So yeah, go and get a drink now. Okay, so hopefully you've had a wee and got yourself ready for bed, made yourself a nest, and done whatever you need to do to get completely comfortable, whether you've got pillows that you use to prop yourself into position between your knees. So this is a whole study of its own, how to get comfortable during pregnancy. It's an ongoing. Some things to try is to really build up the pillows under your legs. After 25 weeks, depends on how big your bump is and just your particular body makeup. There's no hard and fast rules. It's about connecting with your body and trying things out. Your body soon tells you if it's not right. But I love that legs up position. Really try it out. Especially if you're before 25 to 30 weeks. If not, on your side, and just putting plenty of pillows like wedged in the small of your back to kind of keep you. I find that really supportive. Pillow under your arm as well if you're on the side can be really helpful. obviously between your knees. So yeah, you're in your own bed, you've got your own props, and yeah, so here we are. So just notice now how everything feels, your body, your breath, and taking a moment to feeling the weight of your body on the bed. Notice how that side of your body feels, whether it's the side or the back or the front. Notice the skin and the parts of your body that are in contact with the bed compared with the other side. Notice how the skin feels that's covered compared to the skin that's uncovered, that's in the air. Notice the quality of the breath and the air that's coming into the body compared with as it leaves. So having a awareness of the breath and an awareness of the thoughts in your mind, anything that's creeping in again. And this is the practice. This is when you catch yourself. This is the most powerful thing that you can do for your labour and birth, and even just now. Just gathering this control of thoughts, this connection to self, the true self that's here. So have a sense that you're dropping down from your mind, from your head, dropping that awareness down into your body. Body awareness now. You and your baby symbiotically occupying this gorgeous, amazing body. Like, how amazing. What a superpower we have. What a sense of gratitude that we can evoke from just taking in the magnitude of what we are capable of. Growing this little baby from just a seed and an egg. And now, here they are. This being that can hear your voice and sense your breath and taste the different tastes in the amniotic fluid, moving around and wiggling. So already you've just got this beautiful bond, and with each day that passes, growing stronger and stronger. And this sense of safety that your baby has, being kept at a constant temperature, always fed, never hungry, never wanting for anything. And all of these beautiful hormones that you're sending to your baby right now as you feel this sense of contentment and gratitude. And you might want to tune into the sense of support that is surrounding you. Think now about all of the amazing people around who care for you and your baby. Friends, family, professionals, me, the other birth workers. So many people care so much, and even when people get it wrong, even when the system gets it wrong, the intention is good. People care. And how lucky we are in this country to have access and to have choice. You know, we only have to make the best choices that we can make with the information that we've got at any given time. This is our path in life. And the things that we're brought, the challenges that we're shown, and the choices that we make are all good enough. So giving thanks to your body, to your baby. And if there's anything else that you feel a sense of gratitude for, just breathing that in and noticing how it feels in your heart to feel grateful. And sending that gratitude. You may have it as a colour or just a sense of warmth, or however you experience that. Send that sensation around your whole body, and especially surrounding your baby. Sense of love and gratitude. And you might tune into receiving that back from your baby as well. That pure gratitude that maybe your baby feels for you too. Just that sense of love and connection between the two of you. Beautiful. And so, if you've not already got your eyes closed, just allowing them to close. And I'll start to guide your conscious awareness around the body. And this is something that you can do for yourself as well. It's just giving the mind something to do. And as we name different parts of the body, those little sparks within the mind go off. So taking all of your awareness now to the right hand thumb, to your first finger, your middle finger, ring finger and little finger, the top of your hand, the palm of your hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, and the whole of the right arm and hand together. Now taking the awareness down the right hand side of the body, the waist, the hip, buttock, top of the thigh, back of the thigh, knee, back of the knee, shin, calf, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and baby toe. And now the whole right side of the body together. And now move into the left hand side. Thumb, first finger, middle finger, ring finger and little finger. Top of the hand, palm of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, And the whole of the left arm, left side of the body, waist, hip, buttock, top of the thigh, back of the thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe and baby toe. And the whole of the left leg and the whole left side of the body. The top of the head, back of the head, base of the skull, the forehead, right temple, left temple, point in between the eyebrows, third eye, bridge of the nose, end of the nose, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, back of the neck, and the whole of the head and neck together. The right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade, point in between the shoulder blades, middle of the back, lower back, sacrum, coccyx, and the whole of the back. And to the front of the body, the right collarbone, left collarbone, point in between the collarbones, right breast, left breast, point in between the breasts, moving down to your beautiful bump, tracing the bump, just holding your baby down to your belly button, down to your pubic bone, and then your yoni, vulva, and now the whole of the front of the body together, and now the whole body all together, the whole of the physical body, holding that in the mind's eye now, the whole of the physical body together. And inviting into the physical body now a sense of warmth. How does it feel for the whole body to be really beautifully warm? As if you're laying on a sun lounger in the sun, or maybe just in front of a beautiful log fire, warming the whole body up, getting hotter and hotter, so that you're feeling a sense of extreme heat throughout the whole of the physical body. That moment when you feel that you can't take any more, just before the sun goes behind a cloud or the fire gets shut down. Actually experiencing this sense of extreme warmth throughout the whole of the physical body now. And then releasing that sensation. The body begins to cool down. Cool, 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 so that the body is nice and cool. That feeling when you step outside on a cold day, cold snowy day, the whole body How does it feel when you're in a cold shower, turning the water down so that the whole body is feeling a sense of extreme coolness? Imagining this sensation throughout the whole of the physical body, and then actually experiencing this sensation of extreme coolness throughout the whole body now. And then letting that go, as the invitation now is to experience the warmth and the cool at the same time. How is that? Warm and cold at the same time. Feeling that extreme warmth of being next to the fire or out in the sun, but those shivers down your spine, the cold wind and the snow and the ice simultaneously, actually experiencing this sensation throughout the whole of the physical body now. And now allowing that feeling to fade away gently. And welcome home to yourself. Resting the conscious awareness now at your heart center. Knowing that you are so welcome, inhabiting this body in this moment with your baby. Two hearts beating in the same body. The miracle of you. And know that in this place of deep healing and nourishing rest, your subconscious mind is open to helpful suggestions. Trust in your own intuition, your own inner guidance. And the invitation from me is that this circle of support that's surrounding you, and in this space of feeling that support surrounding you and your baby, know that you are safe, you are loved, and that you can trust yourself to feel in your head, your heart and your hands, the intellectual, emotion and the gut instincts, knowing that you are doing the best for your baby. And with each day of this pregnancy that passes, you might begin to find yourself feeling more and more relaxed, and maybe you'll start to be more and more attracted to the right kinds of food and drink, instinctively looking for the best nourishment, finding it easy to drink plenty of clean, vital water. Just keeping all of your blood flowing, flushing out toxins, and just allowing everything to work exactly as it should be working. And so beginning to find it just easier to listen to these subtle messages from your body, your baby. Finding it easier to say no, holding your boundaries when it's the right thing to do for you and your baby. Putting yourself first, because at this time it's so important that you are able to create this beautiful, calm bubble where your health and your baby depends on you being in the best health and the best mood, feeling good about yourself and your decisions. And each time you make a choice, make a decision, hold a boundary, you can congratulate yourself, knowing that, you know, this is the start of your beautiful journey, mothering this baby, feeling strong and centered each day. It's getting closer and closer to the time when you meet this baby for the first time and hold them in your arms. And just noticing your breath again, noticing your body and just how comfortable it feels to be this relaxed. Notice how it feels to be this relaxed. Notice how good it feels. And so as we come to the end of this recording, you can just drift off into your dream time, allowing for anything that needs to be processed, any questions that you have for yourself, or just deepening that connection to your body and your baby, trusting that your mind and your body will do what needs to be done. And so thank you for tuning in to this practice tonight. Know that it's one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself and your baby in this pregnancy. So well done. Good night.